In this lesson, we are going to be discussing the intricacies of adding further beds to your listing. In tourism, specialists often refer to putting heads on beds, and honestly, the more beds you have, the more money you earn. However, in your quest to squeeze in as many beds as possible, do ensure that your property is large enough to cater for them. Remember, setting up a positive experience for guests is key, and you really need to find that delicate balance. When it comes to adding beds in a vacation rental property, temporary bed types generally include the following. Sofa beds. I like them as a feature, as the furnishings have multiple functions and can quickly come to your assistance should you have a last-minute request. Folding beds can also be left in a corner of the property, so should you have a request, you can quickly open it up to cater to the guest. As for bunk beds, it all boils down to personal preference. They would not be my ideal choice, due to my memories of a dorm room ambience, and they're also not very practical when it comes to tucking in sheets. But increasing beds is not just about earning more money per stay. It allows your property to access and target additional markets, for example, larger groups. If your property has a 2-person capacity, an extra bed could allow their friend or young child to stay with them. When it comes to babies, I suggest not charging extra should the child be less than 2 years old, and do consider leaving a clean, complimentary travel cot for them to use. Families will really appreciate it. You could also consider offering a discount for kids less than 12 years old if you wish to target families directly. Also, from my experience, I've always charged full price and never felt any adverse effects. When it comes to pricing temporary beds, you should also offer a 20 to 50% discount for anything other than a regular bed, as they are usually less comfortable. Now, although increasing beds means you can charge extra for them, it will also result in additional expenses. The utility usage will increase, so please be sure that your property is equipped to handle the extra electricity and water load. Case in point, you might need a larger water heater. Bonus tip: as a general rule, try to have at least 1 bathroom for every 6 people. Neighbor complaints could also increase in apartment blocks due to increased guest interaction and more frequent foot movements. Neighbors might also feel uncomfortable seeing so many persons coming in and out of the property, and you will obviously be needing more sheets. Furthermore, you will have to factor in additional time for general cleaning and also the preparation of beds, so do make it a point to inform your cleaner when more guests are arriving. Many hosts do not allow additional guests due to the extra coordination efforts required. Sometimes it just isn't worth the hassle. And once again, although it is great that you can charge extra for additional guests, do ensure that the guest experience is not heavily affected. You need to constantly maintain those stellar reviews.